Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Okay, so my name is Rain. I started the channel Intuitive Angels Tarot, and this video is going to be basically like a walkthrough of everything has got me to this point. Um, Life ain't been easy, and if you start watching this video, it's going to be because you needed to hear this. So again, life has not been easy for me. It's not no walk in the park for everybody, okay? So I brought my tarot cards with me to tell this story. So I'm going to pull on my energy, and I'm going to give you guys my backstory. And so you guys can see where I come from and what I've been through and how Spirit has led me here and why I'm so excited to be starting this tarot journey. Again, spirituality is not easy, and knowing that you have been called to do something is hard. I used to see signs of me being different when I was little. I don't know if everybody else seen it, but I saw it, and I thought I was weird. Sometimes I would get quiet, get picked on, right? Because I didn't understand what certain things that I saw meant. And if I tried to explain it, it made me feel oddball out. So, Eight of Cups came out. Eight of Cups, for me in this picture, is turning a cycle. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is a guy standing in the picture, and it's all of these things that's in a circle moving around him. He's thinking on it, and it looks as if he's deciding to leave what's behind, a ticking time bomb. He's looking and thinking about the decisions he's made. It's a golden cup in a vault. All of these choices, and he picked the wrong one. Okay, so again, like I said, this is gonna be pertaining to my life. I've made so many choices that has led me down several bad places. I'm not perfect at all. I don't claim to be perfect. I don't claim to know all the answers at all. But I know I've made some really messed up choices in my life. I know that my intuition has told me several times, don't do that. And I did it. And then boom, this has happened. That's happened. Eight of Cups on the board. The message on that one is everything is specific. There's always a path. A path is lit and it's a path that's dark. You can choose to go down a dark path. Everybody sometimes has to learn the hard way, tough love. I chose those dark paths, those people that I wanted to intertwine with, and it was for a reason. That was to level me up and ascend me to where I am today. And like I said, we'll get more into that. But the next card that came out was the Alien. In this deck, that's the Hermit. Again, if we're going to talk about getting to know me a little better, I'm a Cancer. So it's always been times in my life where I had to stop and think, is this for me? Is this what I want? And sometimes I stay stuck in a situation just because even though I'm not happy, somebody else's happiness meant more to me than my own. Okay? Let me tell you how crazy that sounds when it comes out my mouth. Somebody else's happiness meant more to me than my own. Okay. Now, back then they didn't want me kind of type of situation. Now how they all on me. Growing up as a Cancer, when I found somebody that I loved or someone that I considered a friend, I clung to them. I protected them. I was loyal to them. And they treated me like BS. Okay? BS. So I would have to stop and ask myself, like, is this what I want? Am I going to keep going through this? Or will you still put yourself through it? You must not want better. Or you don't see yourself as nothing better. You know, basically just talking myself out of leaving all the time until I got fed up. packed up a bag one day, and I did. Out of the situation, out of all of it. And I just left it alone. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So, back to what I was saying. So, I found myself going into the hermit mode all the time, asking myself, why am I going through the tough times? Why am I dealing with this? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Why am I always questioning some spirit or God or the person that's supposed to be there to guide me? Why am I always taking a bad path if I want to be guided on the right path when there's always the right path to take? Why am I not always listening to myself? This is the reason why I'm as strong as I am today, because for the times that I did not listen, the times where I didn't go on the light path, I learned the hard way. And the hard way was the streets, all of that stuff there. So yeah, it's been so many times where I've wanted to leave situations behind and sit and just sit and take and sit and question and sit and take until I feel as if I'm done and tired. Crazy to say, because a lot of people do that and they feel like they don't have the power to leave, and you do, but it's not going to be until you're ready. But there are ways to get your strength up by loving yourself, because that's something that I could not do. Cups represent the love that you have for everything else around you, water, emotions. But yourself, you can love yourself even if you have to go inside and figure out why are you allowing all of this to happen. And that is because sometimes we have issues with ourselves. We go through so much not knowing that it's projecting, everything projecting around us is inside circumstances that we're not facing. So the next card that came out was the Five of Swords. For me, this was always fighting. Being backstabbed, always having to put my guard up and worry about somebody doing something to me. Like I said, my life was streets, you know, not knowing that behind me is something that could lead me out of all of this energy. For me, that Five of Swords was basically all the men that I chose to make kids with, basically. You see why the Emperor came out? Because they were pretending to be emperors in my life, and instead of using my intuition and knowing that that's not what they were, I allowed so much to go on. So I kept putting myself through hell and ascending. And eventually I got so strong to the point to where now I'm here listening to spirit, and I'm still ascending. I'm still going through, but my calling, what's on my heart, is to help someone else. But I don't want you guys to choose the dark path and struggle to get out. I want you to know that there's always a light path. And even if you step on a dark path just a little bit, you can light it up yourself. You're the light. That's what it is. You're the light. That's the key. You're the answer. So that's why I made this tarot page, Intuitive Angels Tarot. I'm going to call y'all my angels, because we angels, I'm an earth angel. We angels know and feel when someone needs help and guidance, even though if they don't say it. So you may not want to speak out for help or yell, hey, I need help, because I didn't. But what I did want to do was look up many ways to balance out myself spiritually, just to feel whole and peace. You know what I'm saying? So the next card that came out is the Devil. I spoke on all these men, these emperors, that false emperors that I thought were good for me, and they were attachments, they were third party energies, you know. And as a female who felt so loyal to someone, I dealt with it. Again, what don't kill you makes you stronger. And, you know, that's the situation I felt at the time. What didn't kill me made me stronger. And I did become stronger mentally. But mentally, I also suffered. And I never saw that coming, because everything that I went through Everything that I went through. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is like, girl, don't put yourself down. But everything that I went through, I never released. So now I'm at the stage of learning to Eight of Cups, let go. Move on. Let it be. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth me losing myself again. It's not worth me slipping into a darkness that I have to fight to come out of. It's not worth me not being able to sleep at night. It's not worth me being scared to come outside in the daytime. No, it's not. What it is worth is this. Nothing. Nothing. 9 of Wands came out. Okay? This is what I went through in my life. Always pushing forward with passion and love no matter what. Because I always knew no matter what I went through, I was still loved. Whether it was by my kids, my family, I still had love somewhere in my life. And I always made sure that I moved forward with my best foot. That the passion that I put behind everything I do was shown. So people seen it as a way to take advantage of me because they knew that my heart was big and joyous. Excuse me, angels. Ooh. They knew that my heart was big and joyous. And they also knew that I would do anything to help anybody. And it put me in a place of being burdened. And I had to learn to stop helping people. Let folks' burdens go because they are not my own. And I started to go in a lot more in my hermit mode and seek guidance from spirit and ask what is it that I need to do to work on me. So I started putting in the work, 7 of Pentacles, putting in the work for myself. Working on me, and I started to see myself grow and grow, focusing on me, just focusing on me. You know what I'm saying? Doing my daily duties, but focusing on me. And spirit kept showing me that someone would be there for me eventually. A King of Pentacles would come in and someone would love me and give me that offer that I seek, love. Or it would be me pulling in this same energy because again, this is me. We're talking about, but I embodied this energy. I decided I was going to rise up for myself, make my own business, and make a name for myself doing what I love, helping people and feeling what they're going through and understanding that you are not alone, honey. Don't suffer, honey. Baby, let these people go and take care of yourself. You want to know why? Because anytime I focused on anybody else that wasn't bettering me, I had a tower moment. Do you know how many tower moments? Sorry, because I know it's blurry. You know how many tower moments I've had in my life? So many tower moments that have led me to cycles, repeating the same thing until I was tired of it. So I had to start focusing on me and my money, my pentacles, my home, my stability, and my mental and emotional health. I couldn't allow anyone to continue to pull me back down. So now here I am, starting this channel, getting myself up and out there, communicating, sharing 3 of Wands, what it is that Spirit has done for me. Okay? 3 of Wands. Spirit has basically changed my life. And I say spirit, let me make sure nothing flipped over. Because again, like I want to tell my story. I say spirit and you know, you guys may say higher power, higher self, God, the Holy Spirit, divine, nothing flipped over. But I say spirit, I call it my higher self. You know what it is for me. But let me tell you what ascending has done for me. It has shown me that I am worthy. I've always been worthy. Too many. Well, no. Nope. It's not really too many. It's just, it's not where it's supposed to be. But Spirit has always shown me that I am worthy I have the power to withstand anything, any path that I take on. If it tends to get dark, I am the light. I am the key. I am the answer. I can change my circumstances. I can manifest what it is that I want. I make the hard decisions, two of swords, to cut out people who don't serve me in my life. And I listen to spirit when it comes to making this decision because I know that whatever I leave behind is better for me. This is how I got to where I am today, understanding that I am meant to help lead some people. And I don't want to lead in front of you. I want to lead on the side of you because we're all spiritually bound as family. I want to be able to help you guys like spirit help me show you that there's other ways, and that not only are you loved, liked, wanted, it doesn't matter if circumstances are incorrect at the time, that you can always change them. All you have to do is manifest. I manifested my way out of the darkness, and now I'm better. I'm way better. I have my moments because I'm a Cancer, but for the most part, I manifested. These last couple of days I've been gone and not been able to post because I needed to continue to finish healing. And now that I'm good, I was healing from heartbreak too, just to let y'all know. 3 of Swords. That's why that popped out. But now that I'm okay and I'm good, I'm happy. I'm focusing on, getting my work together. 8 of Pentacles. I'm focusing on that. What's good for me. You know, my spiritual journey is to keep pushing forward and keep loving no matter what. Understand that you're going to get some people who love you and don't want to be bothered with you sometimes. They may like you, but they don't love you. But everybody is not meant to be in your life for forever. They're only meant to be in there for a season or a lifetime. And some people you will know and some you won't. But when it's time to release and let them go, because look at the bottom, the wheel, let them go. Let them go, because it's not going to do but drag out your destiny, the wheel of fortune. So my destiny is changing right now because I'm letting go. So that's the message I wanted to put out for today. I'm letting go. And I'm wanting you guys to get to know me and understand that I'm just like y'all.